Hey guys, it's Jake at Lexus. There are some really good updates that I want to give you. I hope you guys like what I have to say. Please like and subscribe and check it out. First things first, today there was some big news at the dealership. The fleet manager says that we now have build sheets for the 2022 NX. So what that means is that he now can preference what he wants on the next allocation. It doesn't mean we get to order the vehicles, but it does mean that if we have somebody wanting a blue F-Sport with red interior, he can select it, and then the factory can say, yes, we approve, that will be on the next allocation. Now, sometimes they can say no because they may not have enough chips in certain cases. They may have to say no Mark Levinson, or they may say no triple beam LED headlights, things like that. So again, it's a preference. It's not necessarily an order, but he has been preferencing all day. And so what that means is that on the next allocation, which should drop probably Friday, Saturday, maybe beginning of next week, then we should see some 2022 NXs on there. Now, everybody's going to wonder, when are they going to arrive? Well, that is a great question. If they are actually starting their build, within like a week or two, then it's still going to be 30 to 45 days before they arrive in our dealership. I don't know about West Coast, things that are getting stuck at the Long Beach port, but for at least the Tennessee dealership, we get ours from Florida, the port in Florida, so we can get ours in about 30 to 45 days if they're starting their builds now. Now, we do know that the IS 300 and the 350 were just now showing up in allocations, but they had already been built. They'd already been built for about 10 days, and then they just arrived in our allocations. So what that means to me is that they were built, and then they were on their way before they got allocated. So it's possible that they already have some NXs built. It's possible that they're already on the way, and now that the fleet managers are basically like claiming the ones that they want that are in the shipments. So it's possible that they could be here sooner than 30 to 45 days, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm just going to go with the facts. The facts are we're preferencing now. It probably will be by the end of December that we see those. Or the beginning of January is what my fleet manager said. That's conservative. A lot of you do want to have high hopes, and I'm with you. I want to have high hopes too. But let's say you get an allocation Friday or Monday. It's probably gonna be 45 days, which puts us at the end of December getting those vehicles. That's the most realistic and the most probable scenario. But I am hoping that maybe they're already on the way and we can see them arriving earlier in December maybe. Okay, there's another little thing that happened today as well. We've got the IS. Now again, we can see that the 300s and the 350s are on the way, but look, the 500 launch edition, that's what we've been waiting to see. That is now on the search list. There's 299 vehicles. We already discussed that was the 300s and the 350s. So when I take those away, we have no search results for the 500 launch edition. Now we've got the LX. People are interested in that. Still no LX 600, but the NX and the NX hybrid and the NX plug-in, those are what people are waiting for, and we still have zero results. Again, the 250 luxury is an option, but the 250 premium is not an option, or the 250 base. Up here, we've got the 350 all-wheel drive premium, the 350 luxury, and the 350 F-Sport, but I don't see a 350 base. We also don't have a 350 hybrid, but we do have the 450H Plus luxury and the 450H Plus F-Sport, but no results. Now, there's one more thing I wanted to address, which is the GX. The 2022 GX has been arriving to dealerships regularly. The thing is that they're selling out so fast that dealerships will get an allocation, and then all of a sudden, the 10 GXs that were on that allocation are now sold. So they get pre-sold, and then the customer waits 30 to 45 days for it to show up, and then they drive it away. So in order for you to get one of those, you do have to call the dealership, be in touch with them, see what their allocation has on it. I do know that we're starting to see some rare things happen with the GX, like on the luxury package. I saw one without a Mark Levinson sound system. That's not because we preferenced it that way. That's because they're missing the chips in order to get that done. So you're getting a luxury package that should come standard with Mark Levinson, now doesn't have Mark Levinson. You don't pay the $70,000, you are paying a little less, but it's weird to have a standard feature not on that vehicle. So when it comes to that search across the country, there are GXs coming and there are GXs out there. It's just a matter of timing right now. So for us, we haven't got a GX allocated in about 2 or 3 weeks. So hopefully on this next allocation, which happens, like I said, in about 2 or 3 days, 4 days maybe, we should have more GX options. There's just not a lot of them because, you know what, we're just selling them fast, and I'm guessing that those are they're being produced in Japan, and they're probably short on some of the chips. So anyways, that's my big update for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked what you saw, just give me a thumbs up and subscribe so I can get you more information when those NXs are actually going to arrive. Thanks, guys. This is Jake. Take care.